Time for another edition of Bet Rome with Bet Online and Big Head. This segment, of course, brought to you by our pals at Bet Online. Bet Online is where I go for all my action. I have for years. I love these folks. Everything we're about to discuss right here, I will hit with my own dough in my own account. Bet Online. Go to betonline.ag. Betonline.ag. Bet Online makes this segment possible. Head, what's up?
Not much, Jim. What's going on?
You know, dude, we've got some incredible games and some really hard bets. Let's get right to it. Jets.
Very hard
Pats
bets. Let's do it.
Tonight, this line is extraordinarily, what's the word I'm looking for? Fat. How fat, James? And what are you doing here? I got to know.
It's 13 points fat, Pats minus 13. And you know, around here, we aren't afraid of some big spread hunting either. And it's because we are killing it when we do, Jim. In the last month, we've hit the Chiefs and Rams with spreads this big and covered. Now tonight, one big worry. We don't know if Justin Fields will be under center. The last I saw, we need him to be because there's no quarterback in football who does awful more times than Justin Fields does. He has had as many games with a QBR of under 16 this season than over 16. Last week's 15.8 was actually his third worst grade of the season. In 4 of his 8 starts, dude has failed to throw for more than 60 yards. Even the 36-year-old Tyrod Taylor, if he plays, I think we're still going to ride with the Patriots here. Vrabel knows with Casey's help, they could be atop the AFC in the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to go with New England minus 13 here.
I don't know what's worse, him asking me if I work out or him crying in a closet. And telling everybody. He said it.
I know.
He said it.
Stepmom's got to check in on him.
I don't know, dude. Like, everything screams Jets for all the obvious reasons. Fat line, divisional rival, short week. Did I mention fat line? Screw it. Pats. Pats. I'm laying the points. All
nice.
Freaking
Let's do it.
13 of it. Let's do it, dude. We've gotten paid doing this. Let's go. Let's play that angle. Here is a great one. Bills v. Bucks. Well, another good matchup and another tough bet. This gambling game is hard, dog. What's the line? What's the play?
The number is Buffalo minus 5.5. Styles make fights, and the Bills D should love this Buck style of offense here because they are similar to Kansas City, i.e. running the football is not a top priority. And that's great news for the Bills because, as we know, they cannot stop the run. Miami ran for 197 yards last week on the season, 5.5 yards per carry allowed on the year. Some bad news, some worry. Bucky Irving is practicing and he might play, but Josh Allen, Jim, can overcome that. He had a bad game last week, and Josh Allen, Jim, does not have consecutive bad weeks. He should be able to attack that secondary. Also, that stout Tampa run D, in 2 of their last 3 games, they've allowed over 164 yards rushing. Cue James Cook. I think the Bills get right after the worst loss of the Josh Allen era.
Jim.
Let's go Buffalo. Minus 5.5, Jim.
Buffalo. Terry. We haven't heard from Terry. Man, there's so much trouble Tourette's going on. Listen, I know how you are partial to them. Personally, I don't really trust either one of these teams. I don't trust the Bills on either side of the ball right now. And I don't think the Bucs are who we thought they were earlier this year. Comes down to not who do I trust more, but who do I trust less? And I do not like the warm weather Bucks traveling to Buffalo. I feel like Buffalo needs that big bounce back. Freaking coach them up, Sean. Coach them up like your job depends on it, McDermott, because it probably does. It probably does. I'm with you. Bills minus 5.5.
Beautiful.
We're going to win. Dude, you and I are going to go 5-0 or 0-5. And I'm hoping 0-5. I'm booking an 0-5. KC, just kidding. KC v. Broncos. Now we're talking big-time AFC West showdown. Let's see who the actual contender and the actual pretender are. Who you got? What's our number?
Number is Denver minus 4 at home. Few things to be excited here for Bronco fan. One, your team is 8-2.
No. Denver plus 4 at home.
I'm sorry. Yeah, plus 4 at home. Yeah.
Wow.
Home dogs.
Dude,
plus 4. Yeah.
Plus 4 at home.
Yeah. Plus 4. Home dog here. Yes. 8-2. And the other thing to like, they can't possibly play any worse on offense than they did last week. I like that. Also, there is a way to get that ass-O going here, and it's simplistic. This Spags D is not elite right now, and they are terrible against the run. They rank 25th in the NFL in EPA per rush. Denver has the best line in football. They can meet up and move these guys over and eat clock, but I just don't think it'll happen against Pat.
No,
the Frog nor his teammates played well.
Me.
Yes. I can't do it, man. They did not play well against Buffalo. They're coming off a bye. They need this badly. And that Surtain guy, he still isn't practicing. I'm going Kansas City -4 at Denver.
Yeah, we didn't want to cite Andy Reid's number coming out of buys, like 22-4. Everybody always talks about that. Hey, look, have you ever seen an 8-2 team that people respected less? They're 4-point dogs at home at 8-2 against a third-place Chiefs team that is not anywhere near what they used to be. Holy crap. But you know what? For good reason. Nice defense. Right. I will give you that. But other than the Broncos D, I'm thinking they're a mirage. I'm thinking they're fool's gold. I don't care what their record says. They're not 8-2. I don't care. Riding with the frog, -4.
They have a 2-8 quarterback. That's the problem.
Ooh, dude. Ouch. Ouch. All right. So, I'm not arguing with you. Eagles v. Lions. Another really interesting matchup.
Fun one.
Provided Philly is not boring as hell. Then it will be a fun one. What is the number? What's the play?
Two of my favorite GMs outside that guy in Houston here, Brad Holmes and Howie Roseman. Love these guys. Number is Philly, -2.5 at home. Little worried for Detroit about the Jalen Phillips addition for the Eagles. Jared Goff has played well this season, but PFF has only Cam Ward, Michael Penix, who you guys talked about, and Geno Smith as worse than Goff v. non-blitz pressures. Also, Detroit's line is banged up. But I'm thinking if he does struggle, Cannibal can flip that play sheet around, unlike John Morton, evidently, and just hand the football off to one of his running backs. I just think it will be hard for this inconsistent offense of the Eagles to keep pace with these guys. The Lions don't have Green Bay weapons and all. Philly's also on a short week. I don't like that. AJ wants to fight Jalen, and Cannibal will have his guys ready. A fourth loss here would not be good for Detroit. Let's take Detroit +2.5 on the road.
You know, believe it or not, I'm still thinking about it. And I'm just kind of stalling it out. You said that AJ wants to fight Jalen. Whose side are you on in that fight?
Oh, man.
Not who will win the fight, but generally whose side are you on? The quarterback or the receiver?
I'm on usually the quarterback, but I understand where AJ is coming from. He's already got a Super Bowl ring. He's a Hall of Fame talent, he thinks, and he wants the football. I don't like the way he's going about it, but AJ makes a lot of great points, dude.
So who did you take?
Detroit.
You know,
and the points.
The reason Tommy's got something for me. Thanks, bro. I was going to do something different here.
What do you got?
I was going to say, you know what? To me, it's a coin flipper. So I'm just going to literally flip a coin. I'm looking at this coin like, dude, I don't even know what the heads and tails are on this. You found me some Euro coin.
Keep that out for the next game, too.
Tommy, what is this? Like, I'm going to go heads. I take the Eagles. Tails, Lions. Of course, it went on the ground.
Don't hit your head.
Awesome. So it went on the ground. I disconnected my headphones that normally don't work, but I'm a pro. I've done this live. I'm going to try it one more time. Heads is the Eagle. Screw it, man. It's on the ground again. I went for the greatest idea ever, and it went on the ground both times. I'm going to go who do you have?
Lions. Come on to Detroit.
I'm going to go Eagles. I'll go the other way.
All right.
Man,
that
pick me up. Pick me up. I'm assuming they're going to get the drama, circle the wagons, get it done. I'm going to go Philly -2.5 at home. All right, last game, to your point, if there was a coin flipper, Rams, Seahawks, not only the game of the week, but probably the game of the year. Love the game so much. What's the number? Man. How are you playing it?
Best two teams in football, ATS, 7-2. If you look at the Rams' defensive numbers, they're actually outperforming their offense. First in points per play, second in scoring, second in red zone, but I don't think they're that good, actually. They played one elite offense in Indy and had a Danye Mitchell, not gone, a Danye Mitchell twice. The Colts put 30 on them. The next best, the 49ers.
That's not his name, dude. Just go with AD. That's not his name.
What's his name? Adonye? I don't know. Sounds good to me.
Adonye?
That Mitchell guy from Texas they traded that they had to get rid of.
Adonai.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Adonye.
I like Adonye better.
Adonye.
Until he learns how to score a touchdown, he's Adonye.
Wait, he hasn't earned the right to be called by his actual name until he scores a touchdown?
If you drop the football before you go in the end zone, you could be called whatever the hell you want to be called.
No,
I like Adonye.
He could score 5 in a game, and you'd still call him Adonye. You'd be like, oh, man, I love that Adonye. Adonye is amazing.
Yeah, and I know a lot about him. I know we went to school. I went to all those things. I just don't know his name. Yeah, whatever. He's a Jet now. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Donye is dressing for the Jets tonight. You know that, right?
I know that might scare me. Watch him come back and backdoor us.
So
anyway,
back to it.
Point being, the Rams defense, I don't think it's as good as the numbers. Mac Jones even ate their lunch. I'd have to think Sam Darnold, who still has a sour taste in his mouth from the last time him being in Los Angeles, balls out here. As for Seattle's D, they haven't played one elite offense all season themselves. I just buy their talent more. I love their talent. I'm going to take Seattle in the 3 points I can get here.
Really interesting. Man, this is so hard. This is so hard. Let me ask you something. Do you know Ron McDonald? Do you know Ron McDonald?
Can I say something about that? My mom has no idea what you're talking about when you do that, and she thinks it's the greatest thing she's ever seen.
First of all, it's not me who's doing it; it's you. I do it because of you.
Your impersonation.
Let your mom know that I got that from you. I only do that for you. I never do that when you're not around. Do you know Ron McDonald? Your mom doesn't know what it is, and she thinks it's funny?
No, yeah, she thinks it's the funniest thing she ever seen. Why do you guys do that? It's funny. And then she liked the Booger Lawrence thing, too. She's like, I get that Booger. He was picking his nose. I said he was, Mom.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad that your mom's watching. I know Ronald McDonald. And I love Seattle. I love their defense, even though you mentioned they haven't played anybody elite. I like their defense. I believe in their defense. I think their defense will travel. I do. I love San Clemente. I don't think that it's like Ram House is going to take over. There'll probably be more Seattle fans there than Ram House. But man, the Rams are playing at such a high level. So I know Ronald McDonald, but -3, that seems like a big number. Number. Well, where's my coin? I need to try and flip that again.
You want a crazy stat, dude?
Please help me. I haven't decided yet on that game.
I know you've seen it, but Matthew Stafford's 115 and 115 on his career. He's a 500 quarterback.
Holy crap, dude! That is amazing.
Like a tie, a couple ties. Yeah,
doesn't he have like 27 TDs and 2 picks this year?
Yeah, 20
that's wild. But he did spend his whole career playing in the D.
There you go.
That said, I'm gonna go the other way, dude. I'm gonna ride with my guy Sean and Matty. I'm gonna lay the points -3, but not feel good about it. All right, there you go, James. Great job.
Okay.
Tell moms I appreciate her watching us, and ask her one thing for me. Do you know Ronald McDonald?
You know that? Yep.
Does she know Ronald McDonald? All right. We'll talk about that next time I'm in Colorado. All right, see you, bro. Thanks a lot, dude. Great job.
Later, guys.